Greetings, humans. I'm Andy.
And I'm George.
And this is Couscous.
And welcome back to the Windmill full of corpses.
Right. So we reacted to 3 Charlotte Wessels songs.
Charlotte's Web.
Charlotte's Web. She's not a spider.
But we are caught in her web. I mean, in all fairness, in the video for The Exorcism, she kinda makes a web out of bed sheets.
I don't remember the video to The Exorcism. That's the one we didn't react to because we already knew it. But we reacted to the other 3.
You should check it out. There's a bed sheet web in it.
Whatever. Right, so the reason why we reacted to 3 songs is because we only wanted to react to 1, but we liked them too much. And the reason why we didn't react to the 4th one is because we forgot about it.
Yes.
So that's why we're doing the 4th one now.
Yes.
Basically, we're caught in Charlotte's Web.
Yes.
Not the movie. The thing.
It's called The Crying Room.
Yeah, that's my room. Don't you cry yourself to sleep? I thought that's regular.
I'd rather not talk about it.
Fair enough. Right. So yeah, it's the crying room. Our university actually has a crying room.
It does?
Yes. Or at least it did when we started 5 years ago.
Aww. Like, play the song.
Are you ready?
No.
monsters are defeated too. Until that day I'll lose space for you here in my crying room. All is beautiful and all is good, and all the monsters are defeated too. Until that day I'll have space for you here in my crying room. All is beautiful and all is good, and all the monsters are defeated too. Until that day
Bro,
I like her.
do you know what the song is about?
The crime room. It's in the title.
It's
about the crime room.
It's right there. It's about a room where you do crying. Okay,
Yes.
so I don't remember if I also heard this in an interview or somewhere on social media, because like I've been listening to the album, The Obsession, like mad. I specifically left out this song so that we could react to it.
Mm-hmm.
But I saw her talking about it somewhere too, and she was saying that the inspiration came when she was doing her first show after Delane split. So her first show with original material, and she like had like a panic attack or whatever before going on stage.
I read that too.
Yeah, exactly. And the lyrics make so much sense for that, right? You said something like, I know when it's over, I won't know why I thought that I'd die, right? Like, you've done this a million times and you'll be fine in the end.
But you still feel it before.
But before it, you're like, right?
Yeah,
So-
because, chemicals in body not cooperating.
Yes. Why do our bodies gotta have chemicals?
Yeah, also, why the fuck do they need food?
Yes.
Sleep.
Yes.
I want to just sit here and do reactions all the time.
Yes. Literally all the time.
All the time.
Yes.
All the time.
All the time.
All the time.
So that's very, very well embodied in the lyrics, and the coolest thing I think is it's embodied in the music. Cause like the first part I think is a bit more focused on that state of panic and unease, and then when it goes into the part that says all the monsters are defeated too, everything's so much more lighthearted, and that piano comes in, and it sounds like a Devin Townsend atmospheric track, and it's like, oh.
And then the piece at the end is kind of like when the show's over and she's backstage and it's like just silence.
Yeah, and people,
Maybe just a bit of in your ears, and that's it.
yeah, and people outside going, Charlotte.
No, that's before the last song.
Okay, fair enough. That's before the last song. Don't do encores, okay? They're lame.
Only do encores if people really ask for one and you hadn't planned it.
Yeah, like people know you're coming back on stage.
Yeah.
It was so good.
There was a line that really got me that said something like, is it a failure to launch or am I flying too close to the sun?
Mhm.
Like it's either one extreme or the other.
Mhm.
And I relate to that a lot because for me it's like I get cracking and then I do all the things and then something doesn't work and I get in a complete block.
Yeah.
And then it takes me a while to get started again. And I really want to emphasize a while. Like a big one.
While in all caps.
Yeah.
It's like a while loop with a true condition.
It's not really like that. It's a while loop with a true condition, but at some point somebody dev comes and puts in a break in.
Yeah, puts in a manual, like stops the code from running and fixes the loop. But you have to think to fix the loop first.
A while loop in programming is something that happens as long as the condition is true and he just inputted the condition true. So it just happens forever. So that means I never launch.
I feel like part of our audience will have not understood that anyway, and part of them will be offended because they actually know basic code.
So I shouldn't have explained it.
Yes.
Well, if you edit the video, you're free to cut it.
Okay. I think, Timo's guitar not so gently weeps.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I think that too.
He's not kind to her. He's been really pulling at her strings. Literally. Yeah. What is it with this dude and bending the fuck out of every single note?
Yeah, is he like trying to out Gilmore or something?
I think he's trying to make his guitar sound as weepy and wailing as Charlotte's vocals.
You're not gonna succeed with that. Gilmore might.
So Charlotte Wessels
and Jack Costo.
So Charlotte Wessels is pulling a vocal Gilmore because her vocals are very wavy and bendy.
Yes. I actually never thought about this. I think she's the only person that can sound very cheerful and very sad and melancholic at the same time, as well as Anneke can.
Huh. I didn't really think of Anneke that way. But I think it's a bit of like this sense of like relief from letting out heavy emotion.
Happy to be sad.
Yes, happy to be sad.
Yes.
In a way. So,
the Joe Bro.
Of course we were about to get there.
Dude, the transitions are so juicy. You got that symbol going on, yeah? And then it's like, it's just middle of the verse. Transition. No reason. Yeah. Same verse a bit later. Another transition. No reason. It's so good.
This one also had this little flowery percussive detail that like or something on the background. Yeah. And I don't know if that was like light work on the snare or something like that. Or if there's like extra layers recorded with percussion. And I've seen drummers, sometimes where they use brushes instead of sticks. Like there's these sticks that look like brushes.
Yeah.
Drummers will know what I'm talking about.
They look kind of like spaghetti. Like if you're holding unboiled spaghetti like this, and they're all like just fluffing up. It's like drum with that.
So I wouldn't be surprised if there's a layer of that going on in the song. And also, I don't remember which of the songs I said this about before. I think Chasing Sunsets.
Mm-hmm.
This one's also another one that's very reliant on the keyboards and the piano and that sound design element to really bring it to the forefront.
It also had a really cool bass line that you could notice, particularly at the beginning. It started out with that kind of arpeggiated guitar, and then right after the bass just chips in and it's got this really nice noodle going on.
I did not focus on the bass.
Yeah, I noticed, because when I was noticing the bass, you were air guitaring, and I was like, is he hearing the bass?
I was not hearing the bass.
Yeah, you were not.
The only thing I know about their bassist is that he has a basically impossible name.
Are we going to put it on screen? Yes. Yes. That's the best way we can try to avoid disrespecting him. This was very, very, very nice.
Yes, we're gonna go cry now.
Yes. In this room. Are we done?
No.
So if you enjoyed this reaction, we'd greatly appreciate the likes and shares. And if you want to see more, don't forget to subscribe with bells on.
Thank you very much for stopping by. We hope you enjoyed your stay, and we'd love to see you back at the Windmill very soon.
Couscous is crying too. Of course it is.